Kia ora koutou katoa. Welcome to another weekend of lockdown, but with takeaways now. Level 3 here in Tamaki Makaurau. I actually didn't get up early enough to go and get a takeaway coffee before this, so it still just feels like normal lockdown for me, with a crossword, cup of coffee, and a glass of delicious Auckland tap water. Welcome back. This is episode 5 of this series of the Lockdown Crossword. Excitingly, this weekend we're actually going out on YouTube as well. So look, if you've got friends who've been gagging to take part but aren't my friend on Facebook, you can tell them to look up Lockdown Crossword episode 105 on YouTube, and they'll be able to find us there. I'm just going to make sure we're going out live, and as soon as I do that, I'll introduce you to our special guest for the day. Great. That is all good. It's happening, which means I can introduce Alexander Gander. Good morning.
Morena.
How are you?
Pretty well. I'm pretty well. All told, I'm doing okay. Very pleased to be in Aotearoa's premiere crossword solving show.
You're actually coming to us from the same suburb that that Joe, our last special guest, came from.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And so, you know, I was going to say you guys should meet up and do the crossword, but that would be breaking the rules. So don't do that.
Possibly worth it though.
Anyway, great to have you, Alex. It's you've been with us since last year's series, when I was doing this from Wellington, and I think anyone who's been in the comments will recognise that you're pretty swift on the draw, which is you know, my way of adding pressure to what is already a high pressure live broadcast situation.
Very kind.
What's your approach? Where did you learn crosswords?
I learned how to do cryptics driving through the Swiss Alps with my friend Soph, and we had a big stack of Guardians, and it was just annoying both of us that we couldn't do them. And so we just decided to figure it out, basically. The Guardian ones are notoriously difficult, and that was a very high bar to begin with. But it was good. It was a good training ground. Yeah.
So that wasn't the Observer Everyman, or was
sometimes, yes, but not exclusively that. But yeah, because I know the Weekend Herald has the Observer Everyman Edge, which I think personally is the gold standard for cryptic.
It's pretty hard. Yeah, sometimes when I kind of get the Weekend Herald one, regular cryptic out of the way, and move on to the Observer Everyman, and it's like kind of suddenly walking into a bar where you don't quite speak the language, and you can pick up little glimpses, little snippets, but you're not really able to understand or communicate.
You need quite a sort of somewhat arcane level of general knowledge, I think, and often, like you and Joe were talking about last week, quite British, which can be quite annoying. Although actually, I was getting confused with the listener cryptic crossword, which is also has some very good New Zealand general knowledge buried in it.
I really enjoy the listener. I think the listener is probably where I did the most learning. Similar, but less exotic situation. I was on holiday somewhere in New Zealand where there was a stack of listeners, and slowly got better by doing those. Welcome along, everyone in the comments.
Good morning, Emma.
Morning, Emma. So just to do this every time, and I feel like I'm talking to the same kind of 10 people, but I'll do it anyway, just to go over how this works. We're going to go through the cryptic crossword, the Weekend Herald, clue by clue. I'll bring up the clues at the bottom. it's just a better way for us to all be on the same kind of clue and not race ahead, because otherwise it's really easy just to kind of go, oh, I see that one and I know that answer. But if you do have the answer, put it in the comments. We'll try together to work out why that's the answer, because that's why we're here. We're here to kind of learn a bit more about doing this. And yeah, we'll hopefully have a good time together and not think about the disease, the virus for maybe 45 minutes. So that'd be nice. Although I've just put it in our minds. Let's crack into it, eh?
Sounds good.
I'll reorganize the screen here. You kind of can't do it in a way that's super slick, but that's about as slick as I can get. Let's start where we always love to start, with one across. Well, the wind is kind of moving this crossword around a little bit. Hang on a sec. Let me just smooth this out. Do like another operatic heroine and chorus leader. Hang on a second. This doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense, does it?
Because one across
is
way more than 5 letters. Uh-oh. Have they misprinted the crossword? This could be a disaster for this show.
That would be incredible. It is saying he's dressed the same as you.
I mean, I have to say, I would ordinarily think this was a transcription error, but the actual clue is literally what's on the bottom here. It says, do like another operatic heroine and chorus leader. So I'm wondering if it's just the 5 that is an error, or if literally they've printed the wrong clues for the crossword. So if we go to one down and see, oh no, that's not right either. Oh dear, this is terrible.
Should we? Hey, I have something. If this is a proper problem, we could potentially tackle the Observer Everyman together.
Whoa. Huge. Yeah, we could. Or we could do the Friday Herald cryptic, but I think you've already done it this morning.
I did do that. I did do that one this morning in preparation.
Just to warm up.
Myself.
No, I think this is properly fucked. So
weird.
So yeah, one down. Let's just see if any of these clues make sense. One down is. Unless, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, so the one across clue is an 11, and there's no other 11s in here. And this down, actually, that's not 13 letters. So
I also think that square, like the cryptic crossword itself, is possibly a reprint of yesterday's one. So maybe that's what they've done. Is the clues are right, but they've just reprinted the same.
Wow.
Crossword.
It's almost as if someone at the Herald cottoned on to this copyright infringement and decided to punk us by pissing off tens of thousands of cryptic crossword fans throughout the country.
It's the same as yesterday's one.
It's the same. Oh my god! What a major fuck up. Okay, so
didn't they know we were going live?
Here are the options, and I'll put it to the people in the comments. We can either do some far deeper learning together, which may or may not go well, and do the Observer Everyman, which I think could be a bit of fun, could also be a bit of a journey, could lead to a lot of dead air. Although I'm glad you're here for this, Alec. Or we do the Friday, yesterday's cryptic. Alex has done most of it, but he can be kind of our like, he can do the knowing kind of look. He can be like, yes, this one's interesting. What would people prefer?
Anna says, let's do the other one.
Eddie wants to make our own.
That's not a bad idea.
It isn't a bad idea. We could just freestyle it on the.
Yeah. We don't need boxes
No, but you can't do that because you don't know where each of these intersect. Like,
that's
we could
true.
we could start with one across, but then we have no idea where two down actually comes down. So, I mean, that would be, yeah. I think there's some keenness to do the everyman. Okay,
let's hold hands and step off the edge together.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna suggest a quick. Yeah, great. I'm going to suggest a quick adjournment of 5 minutes while I get the clues together. And we'll be back here very shortly. And I really wish I had some holding music and slides for you. What I'll do instead is, hang on a sec. What can I play for you? That's not going to breach. It's not going to breach copyright. I mean, literally, by the time I find you something to play, we could have just got on with it. But it's all right.
I'm not doing interpretive dance. I refuse. But thanks for the suggestion.
Okay. I'm going to.
My costume was responsible for this.
I'm just gonna leave you with a shot of some birds and trees, and while I do the admin involved in putting this together. Let's see. How does this tripod work? There we go. Who knew live TV could be so disastrous? Okay, there you go. Beautifully framed shot.
I love that.
Oh, actually, no, I can't do that because I need my phone in order to get the clues. Okay, you're just going to have to watch us while Alex sits there and I sit here and put the clues together.
Okay, let's. I mean, some people can sound off the chat. Somebody tell us their favorite thing they've done this lockdown. Crossword. It was Hoskin somehow. Somehow Hoskin did it.
It probably was Hosking.
I bet he hates crosswords. I wish I could see who is in the chat other than people that comment. How many? What are our numbers?
We've got eight viewers at the moment.
Cool.
Do you have a comments little tab that allows you to see the comments?
Yes.
Yeah.
I should see that. I could read to everyone. I could read. I actually have the Hosking column. Does anybody want to hear me read Mike Hosking's column from yesterday's newspaper?
Oh, gosh. Sounds like a ratings nightmare.
How angry do we all want to be? A ratings nightmare. We are live on YouTube though. Maybe the algorithm would bump us because it's spicy.
True. Yeah. They'd be like, oh, right-wing opinions.
What I do like doing is for everybody who's still watching. Yeah, that's true, Sam. He probably would be thrilled about the old worldy nature of it. I do really like the word wheel, and it's like my it's my superhero power that I can do them in like 2 seconds flat, which is so it's such a useless skill, but there it is. So
I mean, it wouldn't be useless. It wouldn't be useless if you were kind of captured by someone who
That's
was
true.
would release you if you could solve the word wheel.
I'll kill your family unless you do this word wheel in 5 seconds. Does anybody know what this word wheel is? Luckily, I haven't actually done it yet. For anybody that doesn't know what the word wheel is, you have to fill in the missing letter, and it could go either way. You don't know where the word begins or ends. Currently, nobody wants to have a stab.
Your camera is quite low res, so it's actually quite hard to see.
Is it? I might not be able to see it.
Yeah, your must be the Devonport internet. Okay, I've used my app to capture the.
Oh wow, you do it on an app. That's very.
Yeah, and so now I just need to. I've emailed them to myself, and I just need to copy them into this streaming program. This is riveting, Telly. Okay.
So pleased to be a part of this. Hosking reviles all niche knowledge, Sam, is sort of like a cryptic clue in itself, I think.
Oops. Okay. Sorry. This method relies on me copying and pasting every single comment in, but it's okay. What I could do is I could start you off with the first one while I put in all the rest. Yeah, how about I do that? Look, I'll just set
Pick us up.
set up the camera again. One issue with the Everyman is it's a much larger crossword. So my
Is it physically larger?
whole tripod setup, look, the focus length, it's all different.
We're doing it on the fly.
Yeah. Okay.
We may also literally only get like 50% of this crossword.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Maybe without collective brain power. Sometimes it will take me all weekend to do the Everyman.
Okay, here is the Observer Everyman. I'll go up to that top corner. Here's the first clue, and I'll leave you while I continue to do the just make sure that the number of letters is correct.
That is correct. Yes. 10
so,
letters
okay.
across.
I'm going to just quickly copy paste all the rest of them, and I'll leave you to do that.
Okay, cool. 12 sheep delay broadcast. 10 letters. So 12 is dozen. Sheep is flock. There could be, is there a sort of word? It could be like a sort of niche word for 12 sheep. That also means delay broadcast. Sort of appropriate clue in some ways. Delayed broadcast. Nothing is coming to me off the top of my head. If anybody else can think of anything, please jump in the comments.
Please.
Please jump in. 12 sheep delay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay.
I could chuck up the next one if you want. If that's going to be useful, but otherwise I'll shut up and keep going.
Yeah, why don't we jump onto another one and see if we can start filling in some gaps. Employees' guesses down there. Another appropriately apt clue. So I think I have this one. If anybody else wants to jump in the comments before I blab it, please feel free.
The way I've captured these is so hectic, which isn't helping.
Well, you are doing it under extreme pressure. All of YouTube is watching you do it.
16, 17.
Yeah, Rachel, you got it.
Oh, we've got a solved clue.
So I can't see how to push.
Yeah, only I can push.
Yeah, the power to do that. So the answer is users.
Oh yeah.
And the reason is,
nice.
The synonym, exactly, Rachel. Yeah, alternate guess letters and guesses. So the synonym is employees, meaning users, and then now and then gives you the alternating letters that you take out of the word guesses.
So it's user, yeah?
No, you are
Because it's only 4 letters?
No, it's USES, users.
Oh, users. Oh, sorry. I see. I wasn't really
Well done,
listening.
guys.
Nice. Look, I haven't got to 7 down, but let me just let me transcribe it in now so that we've got it. And 7 down. Oh god, no! I'm just going to give you another across. You're going to have to wait for these.
That's okay. Let's do it across.
So here you go.
Ooh. All right. Traditional musicians fiddle enthralling old Kansas. 4, 6. So
It's something violin, is it?
Yeah. I possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would have thought that perhaps an anagram of old Kansas was in there, just because that's such a sort of strange collection of letters to have had. I would assume that the synonym would be possibly traditional, maybe even traditional musician. Maybe not traditional musicians fiddle.
Oh, because fiddle is the clue to anagram it.
Yeah. Or possibly, yes. Musicians. I mean, tiny violin is 4 and then 6.
Put it in. Tiny violin.
I wouldn't be able to figure out quite why that's what that means. Yes, Paul says poker in OL''KA, which is very true. There could be something in there, yeah.
Poker and old KA. Yeah, I think this is where the everyman gets kind of a few notches more difficult, right? Is that it's never just kind of like, oh, it's an anagram of that word and that word. It's like sometimes you go, okay, well, I need to get some kind of derived meaning from that word, or and then add that to that word. Yeah, it's kind of a next. It's another whole layer.
You're quite often being asked to do 2 cryptic things at once in the same clue.
Yes,
so there's a lot of lateral thinking involved, and yeah, it often would take me the whole weekend to do. The one that I can't really ever or have never been able to crack is the one that I think is above the everyman, which is the Kropotkin. That is
yes, that is.
I have that experience like you described with the Everyman, where I started and I'm just like, I don't understand what any of these words mean, which is actually kind of, I think, what most people describe doing even a regular cryptic as. They just sort of, you read the clue and you don't understand what you're looking at.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite funny publishing a puzzle or a game in a national newspaper and just not explaining how it works.
Yeah.
Like that in itself is quite ridiculous.
Giving zero clues as to its operation. Yeah.
All the other ones it tells you, like Ken Ken has like a how to play bit.
Yes, yeah.
I'm sure Sudoku probably does as well. Anyway,
I've actually just realized. Well, I've actually just realized. Well, now I'm literally just vamping for you. I've realized while you were saying that my sixth form English teacher taught us to do cryptic crossword clues. That was probably the first time I ever had encountered them. But it wasn't. The knowledge didn't stick, and it wasn't until I sort of was an adult. But it probably laid the groundwork. I guess there was some foundation there. Sam Harmon likes folk as the first word, and that is a really good offer. Folk, traditional music. Folk could be, obviously we've got an OAK in there, fiddle too. Folk player or folk folk worded.
Anna wants to go next. Look, I'm almost. I think I've actually I'm just about done all the acrosses. I did it in a really stupid way. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. Why don't we just jump on to the next across?
Okay.
I think you're probably onto something there with folk, Sam. Though I think that will almost certainly come back to us.
Here's 10.
Okay, fossil fuel and eyeliner, we're told. Oh, sorry, I didn't see Rachel's comment come up there. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, I think I don't know that I know this one, but I think I would know how to figure it out.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Yeah. Billy Ruck, good morning. And that is a great offer as well. So some comments here for Cole, which is almost certainly the answer.
Yep.
And
so why is that?
Well, so fossil fuel is the synonym.
Yep.
And coal, COAL, is a fossil fuel. And then an eyeliner is coal, KOHL, which I wouldn't have known if not for the comments. But the clue there, yeah, nice, guys. What, is Eddie wearing the same top as well? Damn, I should have worn my t-shirt.
I should have got contacted Chelsea and got the rights to some music to play underneath this.
Oh, that would have been a great idea. Yeah, she would have been kidding.
Okay, so we're thinking which spelling of coal?
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't know. So I would have thought it was COAL because it's implicitly in the way the clue is structured. I feel like coal is or fossil fuel is the synonym.
Let's put it in, and then we can come to those downs and try and.
Critically, it doesn't actually matter because the O and the L are the same in which way we spell it.
I love that. I love it when that happens. Okay, I'm going to quickly try and put in a 7 down here so that you guys can do that while I continue to fuck around with these fucking clues that I've managed to not put in a good way. So let me just do this.
Well done, guys. We're off to a great start. 50% strike rate. That I also find the key with the Observer Everyman is to do a lot of the smaller ones that are slightly easier to figure out and then flesh out the possibilities. Nisha, good morning. Cole is an Indian eyeliner, FYI. Love that. And is very upset about the planes.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my goodness. Bouillon for starters, pungent, inedible, the French food not yet eaten. So this is 7 down. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'll just move the camera so you've got the whole thing there. Okay, so well, yeah, I'll put that O in a bit more heavily and the L, considering those are going to be either way. And I'll crack into doing the rest of the bloody clues.
Okay, well, I don't know it, but there are a couple of things that would let me into it. Yeah, Billy suggests stock something, which is definitely possible. The word start is in there. Is possibly a hint that there could be some of the first letters of the words at some point, possibly not of all of them. But maybe of pungent and inedible. Oh yeah, I've got it. Billy, you laid that out for my slam dunk. I won't say it yet, just in case anybody else is working on it in the comments. But what I would say is that, oh yeah, Nisha got it. Oh, I think it is. I think you're close, Nisha, but off by possibly one letter. The answer is stockpiled. Bouillon is obviously stock, and then you've got the starters of pungent and inedible, which is PI, and you have the French, which is le. Not quite sure where B comes from, but the synonym is food not yet eaten.
Ah, ed. I've ed it.
Say that again?
Oh, wait. No, that would be food eaten already.
Okay. Billy says, I think stockpiles because le is the French part. Yeah, okay, true. I mean, yeah. I love that. My apologies, Nisha.
Right. I see.
You were correct.
Nice. Beautiful.
I'm very impressed with the collective intellect of the chat.
Really good. Okay, where do you want to go now? Do you want to do that 8 down? Got a couple clues there.
I think that sounds like a good plan. 8 down.
Quite juicy. Oh, I haven't written it up yet. That was my next one to write up. Hang on, let me just quickly write it up because
we could go 12. We've got 12 across.
It's pretty. Look, it's pretty close. Here we go. Here it is. It's right here.
Ooh, okay. No end of fish and beef.
I've had no end of fish and beef. Surf and turf came to my mind, but that's not really helpful. It's just kind of Sharing what came to my mind.
Yeah, too much food. It's too early for this, for such a gastric crossword. The fact that S-L is in there makes me think that fish might be soul. So now my brain is trying to sort of think of words that have that might mean no end of, and perhaps there's a sort of beef would form the second part of the clue. I do wonder if
I'm finished putting the clues in. I'm really glad I can actually participate now.
really,
which I'm actually kind of terrified about because I feel like I'm going to be terrible at this. But that's great. That's fine. That's what this is about.
It's about learning.
It's about learning. It's about being vulnerable in front of my friends.
Did everybody stay with us throughout the?
Well, we've actually gained viewers since the incredible.
Wow.
So
they came for the crisis.
For anyone who's just joined us, the Herald misprinted their crossword. It caused a live television disaster, which we've only just recovered from now. And we've decided to do the Observer Everyman, which is an order of magnitude harder, but quite fun.
We're doing pretty well so far. 3 of 5 or something is an impressive ratio. Ooh, Rachel. Yeah. Okay. I wonder, I mean, so the synonym there is obviously beef. I don't quite know how to get there with the no end of, but I do think that is a very strong offer. Silver side. I can't see Rebecca's comments come up. Here's what I can see in the chat. Billy, Rachel, Anna, Nisha, Aaron, Sam, Emma.
For some reason, I can't see Rebecca's either. It's a real shame.
Perhaps Rebecca's privacy settings are set to not Alex and Hayden.
Rebecca's either. Rebecca, perhaps you could go over to the YouTube stream and comment there, because then your comments might come through. I
think Emma and Rebecca might be in the same house, so yeah, maybe Emma can just mouthpiece for Rebecca's very strong guesses. Rebecca is currently getting us through this. Okay, well, cool. And so if anybody else can see Rebecca's comments come through, just sort of bump them yourself, and then and somehow credit. I can see Rebecca's comments come through. Just.
Sorry, I'm causing all sorts of echo issues here by trying to go and watch the stream. Yeah, what do we think? Silverside.
I mean, I really like Silverside. I can't quite figure out how, but I think it is a really strong offer. No end of fish is sort of the way in which you get into that clue. Really getting us. Yeah, I'm not sure that I can, unless anybody else wants to in the comments.
Well, should we try and just do one that would verify some more, like give us some more clues? Which one would you like?
Oh, there is a silverfish. The silverfish is an insect.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It's like one of those ones that's always on the kind of the fly spray can, that like shows you the type of insects that kills.
Get them out of here. No end equals side. Yeah. Look, I like it.
I reckon let's get some more clues in this.
Sounds good.
I have popped the YouTube link in the comments for anyone who needs to go there because their comments aren't coming through. Because we're not looking at the comments in Facebook, by the way. We're looking at them in StreamYard, which allows us to put them on the screen. So 12 across. Do you want to do 12 across? It's a big old one, but it's got a K in a quite nice place. That might help us out.
Yeah, that should help us.
Ooh, the three-worder.
Somnolent type to tear open vehicle with seafood.
This is a real cryptic clue.
Somnolent meaning
food.
Sleepy. Yeah, they are all. I mean, that is actually true, possibly, of the Observe Everyman. Is often the setter will theme them somehow.
Yeah, right. Yeah, cockle could fit in there. Did you just say that?
No. I was so somnolent means sleepy. Somnolent type could possibly be the synonym.
The synonym.
Or the thing that we're looking for. To tear open vehicle with seafood. Initially, my sort of first instinct when I saw the clue without seeing the 336 was like sleepwalker or something like that because of where that K is placed.
Yeah.
Emma, you solved it for me in my brain. I've got it. But what I would say is Emma is on the right track, 100%. Yeah.
Nice.
Very well done, guys. I wouldn't have got that without Emma.
Really good. Well, Silver's
really
looking pretty good.
Somnolent type. Looking good for Silver side.
There you go. It's not impossible. So
Eddie would like an explanation.
Yeah.
So Rip Van Winkle is a character. He's a wait. So he's got it. I see. Yeah, open vehicle with seafood. Rip Van. So you and then seafood is a winkle, I guess.
There's often like one bit that you're like, well, I guess this is probably this.
Yeah.
Silver's looking pretty good. Shall we do 16 across, and then we can kind of really lock that in potentially.
I like it.
Here we go. Got a simple clue like this.
Gets in boats to resort. I have a feeling about what the synonym is, like what we're looking to solve it for.
Oh yeah. What do you think it is?
I think it might be resort, and possibly like it might be the actual name of an actual resort, like Antigua. Rachel says boards. Yeah. We have an I in there, eh? As the fifth letter.
Is it? Yeah. What's another word for gets in boats? Ingress.
Yeah.
So, I mean, ingress is the right amount of letters if we wanted to anagram ingress. but might be a long shot.
Hmm.
Yeah, that is a weirdie.
Well, its plural is a weirdie, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible that it could be an anagram of those letters. Gets in boats to resort. Yeah, it could be that, again, we could be looking for the name of a resort that is an anagram of in boats, and the way that clue is framed could be the way in which you know it's an anagram. Gets in boats to resort.
Yeah.
Sabatine, is that the name of a resort?
Sabatine?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's one eye in that.
It'd be like a holiday shoe style, like plimsoll.
Oh yeah.
Should we try another one? Oh.
Yep.
Well, I was going to say, I've forgotten that. So if Silverside was right, then it would end in an S.
In an S, yeah. And I was thinking it could be something sales or something. But
Rachel. Is that an honest Rachel, or is that a taking credit for Rebecca again, Rachel? Bastion is an anagram of in boats. And Bastion would not, obviously isn't the name of a resort like I was going for, but it is like the sort of final holdout or something. Yeah, the last resort. I like it.
Yeah,
I'm willing to trust you, Rachel.
Yeah.
Paul agrees. Bastion is the last resort. Let's do it.
I mean, let's write it in.
I'm keen. It does mean 5 down ends in a B, which is going to be interesting, but I think that's okay.
Something knob.
Oh, James Moore says it does fuck up the Silverside.
It does fuck up the Silverside. So if that was an N, what would that be? Silver and...
Tains is an anagram of that. Attains. Oh, Billy. Attains is a synonym for gets, though.
So why the resort?
Well, so possibly the clue is the sort of the inverse of what we were looking at, where in boats to resort is the sort of way in which you
clue to
anagram it. Yeah.
And again, resort. Yes.
Oh yeah, really resort. Yeah.
Okay. I'm more convinced by that. You'll see that I'm pen like trigger happy with the pen.
It's cool with me.
But that's because you can do things like that. That was a B, but now very clearly an O.
I saw what happened with you in the queue, and I thought, I'm really glad that's not me, because the way a crossword looks after I'm done with it is a nightmare.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time to set up the behind the scenes camera for this one, which was going to show how I have to contort my hand to write these in. Look, that was great work, Billy.
Really good, guys. Well
really
done.
Nice.
Yeah, and I also think
Silverside was good.
Let's do it. Billy Ruck, where would we be without you?
Okay, do we want to do, there's a few options here. There's the 5 down, the 11 down, or the 19 across. All have 2 letters in them that we've already got.
I like 5 down because I like the idea of sort of getting some headway on that top left corner.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you don't want to leave that out.
No.
You don't want to forget about your roots.
Where we began.
I tucked into tea, not ardently consumed. 3-4.
Okay,
something
I think I've
into,
got it.
but what
Yeah.
you've got into in the fucking clue. Sorry, I keep swearing on this.
What does that do to the YouTube stream? Does it make it 18? I think I've got it. You're right that it's weird to have into in the clue and also have it in the answer, but I imagine the comments have got it as well. I'm just sort of waiting for anybody to come through.
So we're thinking the second word's into.
I think it would. Would you like me to tell you what I think?
Yeah, I think you should share.
I think it is 8 into, which is an anagram of T not with the letter I in it, and ardently consumed is the Sam agrees with me. Nisha thinks eat into, and the only, which is sort of the same thing, except that ardently consumed is past tense. So I would have said 8 into.
The old tense. It's always sometimes comes in handy. Cool, great. Okay, where to now? Do we want to do? We should knock off some of these other ones with two letters because they're good for the morale and the ego.
Good for the confidence. Well done, Nish. Anna thinks it's a weird phrase.
Yeah,
true.
I think so too, but
can't disagree with that.
I'm willing to go along with it.
Oh, hello.
Okay, this is 11 down, so I'm just going to move the old camera. It's an 8-4. Oh, we've got some split. We've got some exposure issues here as well. I'm just going to move this into the shade. There you go.
Nice one.
Oh, the camera's frozen. There we go. There we go. Okay, 8-4. I don't know if you guys do this, but I like to do it. Just kind of mentally helps. Draw the line.
I would do that as well, yeah.
The raw bananas. I try a dish, but God, this is a hard one.
Well, possibly not as hard as it might look on the surface of it, because I think I can tell you, I don't know what the answer is, but I can tell you how I would approach solving it. And that is that I think bananas means that it's an anagram of I try a dish, but Paul agrees with me in the comments.
Okay. So, because it's 12 letters and that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12. Yeah, it is 12. So,
12? Yeah.
Nice. So it means the raw.
The raw. It sounds like a WWE wrestling thing. I try a dish, but that is a
anagrams are hard to do when you can't write them down. That's why some scrap.
I do have a pen. What I often like to do with anagrams is just write all the letters the other way around.
I kind of write them randomly. I kind of write them in like a little bit of a word cloud.
Yeah. Yeah, well, a letter cloud.
I kind of do that.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've just written it.
It frees the mind a little bit.
Fully backwards. Oh yeah, I've got it.
Whoa, that was quick.
Well, I've got it. I got it from Heather's suggestion, and I would say that the raw kind of leads you somewhere. Once again, Heather or somebody in the comments alley-ooped it for me. Yeah, nice. They got it.
Ah.
The answer is birthday sush.
It's funny because I feel like this crossword, far more than the cryptic, you need to have quite a loose relationship with the ideas that come into your head.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but I kind of like the thing that when I know that I'm not going to be able to do the crossword that day is when I'm kind of latching onto an idea and I just can't get it out of my head. Like, so the raw, I couldn't think of stuff that wasn't food. So it would have taken me a very long time to get to birthday suit. But that was great.
Sam
and
is going to
me
start
too.
calling the monkeys the raw from now on. I mean, people say they're in the raw, right? That's a thing that's a term that people use. Possibly again like a Britishism.
Yeah, although there's an Americanism about the raw, which is quite a lot more disgusting, and I think that's having sex.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll move on to. I mean, not to call unprotected sex disgusting. It just it's disgusting to call it raw dogging.
Agreed.
19 across. Go Dutch, splash out, save penny, stroke of luck. Yeah, I did say that. I think.
Yeah, it's true. It's a good descriptor for how to approach the cryptic. You have to. It's a true.
Yeah.
You know,
it's more. I feel like in my head, it's when I'm doing it poorly, it's like rock climbing, and I'm holding on to things. When I'm doing it well, it's swimming, and I'm not
nice.
I'm not attached to any one part of the water. I'm just kind of floating through a soup of ideas.
I love that. That's a beautiful analogy.
Oh, he's got it.
Yep. We just vamped while the comments figured it out. I love it. Well done, Paul.
So, why? So,
well, stroke of luck is obviously the synonym there.
Yeah.
What does go Dutch mean as a phrase?
Well, it's got God in it, but
I was also aware of that
Dutch.
too. Spend without the P. Yes, nice. Yeah, so splash out is spend. Saving penny means you remove the P.
Nice. Okay. See, great.
And I guess so. The go Dutch thing could be literally go, and then Dutch,
the Dutch
being the capital D.
And then it's spend, the splash out, but with that save penny, you get rid of the P. Beautiful, really nice.
Well done.
Really well done.
The comments.
Should we do the 19 down? Because I really like when there's a letter that the word starts with. It's good for my brain.
I'm keen.
19 down. This is going to be a very long stream because of the Herald snafu. We're just about to tick over an hour. Slack-jawed at first, getting affectionate with royal.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
For some reason, I've got guffaw, like guffaw in my head.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
It's just responding to what Paul said in the comments, which is that he just instincted the synonym. But I think that that's often the best way to approach it. Is
and then you reverse it.
You work your way backwards. And actually, the way that my friend and I did learn was we would get the next day's answers and then figure it out from there, and sort of like how do I get from this place to this place. James Milne offers us gawping for the answer, which I do like.
Yeah, and then
Gorp is obviously Slack George.
yeah.
And then at first getting affectionate with Royal.
Gorking. Yeah,
Gorking.
King.
Oh yeah, King. Yes. GA is first at getting affectionate. I think you guys have one two to it. I think Gorking is definitely the answer.
Yeah. And that's actually pretty simple. It's just getting affectionate and then with Royal.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. This 20 across is looking interesting. Should we go there?
You guys are so good at this.
We might do
20
this,
across
guys.
Imagine if we solved the Observer Everyman together. I'd be so proud of us. Gary!
So
Okay.
probably ways at the end, like,
Yes.
you know,
yeah, almost
carriage ways or something.
I think that's probably it.
And it's an anagram of Saw, Gary, Race, and I.
Yep. And
Nice.
the around there is all you need to know that it's an anagram, and the synonym is roads. Carriageways, again, a very British word for roads.
Carriageways.
How delayed is the comments? Did the comments get it times 1,000 and then we just caught up to them? Oh yeah, Rachel got it. Nice.
I think it's about 15 seconds. So I reckon we got a kind of similar time then. Cool. So that was nice.
Well done, Hayden.
Where should we go? You pick our next step.
I like 24 across.
Yeah, it's interesting. We've got some vowels there. Here it is.
Oh. Fastidious everyman given time. Silly not to deliver. Okay, so time is often the letter T. Everyman, I think when they use that, I think they often mean they mean either me or I as like a pronoun, or possibly even you. I think from memory, it has actually been a little while since I've done an everyman. Silly not to deliver. I can't quite figure out, but I think the synonym would be fastidious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I have it. I think I got it. I'll give the comments a little bit.
So it's a synonym, fastidious.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've got it as well.
I'm still figuring out all the bits and pieces though.
Is it meticulous? Oh, yeah, great. Is that what you had,
yes.
Alex?
It's actually not what I had.
Oh, it's not?
It's no, it's not. But I think you are possibly more right.
That's what I had in my head. So let's work through it. So me would be everyman.
Yep.
T would be time.
Yep.
Silly not to deliver. We've got Q-less left.
So,
ooh, nice.
That equals time, but so from there. So I was thinking. Let me tell you what I was thinking, and this might I think you're sort of more likely to be right. Q-less. MSS, silly not to deliver. I was thinking articulate because because of that late there and not delivering. And there was something in there with like particular or particulate with the T there, but that's why I was still working it backwards. Silly not to deliver equals Q less.
Yeah. Meticulate.
Meticulate.
Is meticulous more of a synonym for fastidious, or
I don't even know if meticulate is a word. Is it?
meticulate?
Meticulous, Q-less, silly not to deliver. I don't quite follow that, you know?
I don't think meticulate is a word.
No, neither.
Okay. Yeah, Q less. I mean, that's getting at some deep cryptic.
I don't quite get it, but that's not to say, obviously, that it's not completely right. Fastidious, meticulous.
Shall we see what 21 pound gives? So
I think that's a good idea.
If there to be an O there.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's do it now.
Spy giving up date of birth, including name. Yeah, I think both of those offers in the comments are pretty good.
We had Mole last week.
Yeah, Billy's offer is also pretty good. DOA means dead on arrival.
Yeah, DOB.
I was trying to get my head around that too. Giving up date of birth, DOB.
Oh, here we go. Yeah,
Bond.
Bond is quite good, right? So it's DOB backwards. So giving up.
Backwards.
Yeah, including N for name. Really nice.
Billy
Bond.
Wellington's own.
Really good. Okay. That is a D. Really nice. So Meticulous is looking pretty good.
Meticulous is looking really good. I'd love to be able to figure out why.
Should we do 22 down?
I like it. Let's do it.
Wife avoiding insects and snakes.
The patriarchy is alive and well in this crossword.
So we're thinking that's probably an S there.
Yeah. So I think I have it, but oh yeah, I do have it. Yeah. And I will say that the synonym is snakes. James just got it too.
Nice. So it's wasps without the W. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Nice.
Great work, James.
Asps. I've always found it an interesting word because it's almost onomatopoeic. Okay. Meticulous is with an E, right? I just had a weird mind thing. It's meticulous.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I see you less. Is that something to do with why it's silly not to deliver?
Yeah. I see you less. Wild clue. Get in. Great. Well, 26 is just absolutely begging to be solved.
It certainly is.
Ungodliest, harrowing. Together, they circle the world.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah. Nice. So,
Clueless. Yeah.
it's just an anagram.
It's just a straight anagram, straight up.
Just a traditional missionary anagram.
raw anagram.
We'll give the comments a bit. I reckon you guys would definitely get this.
This is a very good one. There are, it's there you go. There you got it. It's there are always some very traditional clues in the internet. It's great to come across them. Well done here. Well done, Emma.
The Everyman certainly has some more creative words to tell you it's an anagram.
Yeah.
I think. Yes. Like harrowing.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's go 18 down, eh? Seems like the most obvious step from here. Artist representing Creole. Good.
Oh, yeah. I have it as well. Similar to the last clue, but a little flourish in there. One of my faves. I reckon the comments won't be far away with this one. There we go.
El Greco.
Here they're coming through. So we've got an anagram of Creole with the letter G for
G for good.
Yeah.
El Greco.
He's a good guy.
What do you want to do next?
Look at how satisfying all of those complete sections are. So
good.
I'm pretty keen to jump back up to the top and try and get that one with a V in it.
Yeah. Okay, let me just do this beautiful tracking shot on this very smooth dolly I've got set up here. Okay, 4 down.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I think I'm going to get burnt out here. That'd be nice though. It's always nice to get the first little burn of the season in.
Slip, slop, slapping, or
I haven't. I've slapped, but I haven't slipped or slopped. I've slipped into a Chelsea Jade t-shirt, but haven't slipped into anything that covers my arms. Just haven't slopped or wrapped. I've wrapped, but not anything protective.
No.
Okay. 4 down.
Clue looks hard.
Constituent of Antioch, an overseas principality once.
Yeah. Is that a look-see? No. Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Because I was looking at that, but...
Nice. So it's a look-see, which, as we discovered last week? I've lost track of the episodes, but is where the word appears across multiple words. So it's the H at the end of Antioch, running through to the R in overseas. Nice.
What I'm sort of a little unclear on still is what the synonym is. But is it literally constituents of Antioch once upon a time. The people that live in Hanover. Hanover's in Holland? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure as well about the clue. I just confidently strode ahead and wrote it in because I could see that it was
it's definitely correct.
So constituents of Antioch, were they Hans?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is slightly beyond my general knowledge, so I don't. It's an old German place. Okay.
Yeah.
The Principality. Thomas Lucian said. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the constituents is just the clue that it's a look-see, right?
Yeah, okay.
So
Okay.
constituents of Antioch and overseas, and then Principality once is the synonym.
Yeah.
So we're going to assume that Hanover was once a principality.
Yes. Yeah, once upon a time in the past. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Great. So, do we go back to, now that we've warmed up nicely, one across our traditional homeland?
It would be such a shame if it's going to defeat us twice, but I think it's worth trying.
12 sheep delay broadcast. All I can think of with this clue is like, the good night Kiwi, but like with sheep.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Good night sheep. Emma, you are correct.
I think I got it.
Yeah. Emma, I think Emma got the answer. It's an anagram of delay sheep. So, and the clue there being broadcast. The 12 is confusing. Unless you take that as 1, 2. And so the implication being that you're counting sheep. 12 refers to Rip Van Winkle. Of course it does.
Beautiful. Nice.
You guys in the comments, infinitely smarter than me.
We're doing some good collective work here. I'm going to suggest we do one down and then go across from there.
Love
it. Let me see.
Yep. So I have this one, and this is a very good and fun little cryptic clue. It's always satisfying when you chance upon one of these ones. I think you have it as well, Hayden. I
think I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Paul's got it.
So it's the first letters of spiritualist ultimately finding Isan. And primarily is the word that gives you a clue towards that. Do we do this 9 across, or do we want to keep getting these clues banked for it? Like keep doing.
I reckon let's jump into 2 down.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It starts with an E, which is very rare. No words start with E. Beauty magazine, whichever way you look at it.
I've got it. And this is a fun clue.
Nice. That is nice. And it's about as pop culture as this has got so far.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's quite far from Carriageways and Rip Van Winkle.
Unless you can count Rip Van Winkle as pop culture.
Nice.
The comments.
It is Facebook auto tagged in Al, so I'm looking forward to him joining us.
The Guardians on the hunt.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, let's do this. Which one do you want to tackle? The 9 across? Let's do 9 across, eh? Because then we'll be able to do that 3 down.
I like it.
Traditional. So folk.
Yeah.
Folk looks great.
Billy actually got this before, but I think he was still writing and you might have seen it.
Sorry. So what was it? Folk dance.
Folk singer is the answer.
Singer.
So enthralling old Kansas. Okay, so what we've got here is finger with a bracket around OLKS, and so that spells out folk singer.
Sorry, say that again.
So the answer is folk singer.
Yeah.
And the reason is you've got the word finger for fiddle.
Fiddle.
And
kind of gross.
A little bit gross. And then enthralling means that it is wrapped around OLKS for old Kansas.
Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah, Billy got this earlier.
Nice. Okay. Well, 3 down. It's sitting there and it wants to be solved.
Oh my
Granadilla goodness. Spread 1 consumed Friday. Peeled? Quite.
Oh my gosh.
This is a messy one, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I have an idea. Interesting. Christy's here. Hi, Christy.
I mean, that definitely fits. We've got 3 passion fruits from my Uncle Dave. Hi, Dave. Christy. Morning, Christy. It's just morning still. We're still here. And Heather.
Okay.
Is a granadilla, is that a type of passion fruit?
I don't know, but I guess it could be. So we've got FR for Friday. That's definitely true. Okay, Eddie says it's. Oh, okay. See, what's weird to me about that is I always thought passion fruit was just one long word. Where did we get this 7-5 from? I mean, it's definitely the answer. You guys nailed it.
Yeah.
And then in that copy paste that James has done there, I'm assuming he copy pasted it and not typed it all out. That is 2 separate words: passion space fruit.
So
FR for Friday, peeled quite gives you UIT because you've got so peeled meaning you take the Q and the E away.
Yeah. Nice.
Bread 1 consumed.
So it's
passion.
The passion, of the. Is it something to do with religion?
Paul shouts out Rebecca. FYI, Rebecca is getting some fire answers in her void. Such a shame we can't see you, Rebecca. It's so weird.
Yeah. Please go to that YouTube link and comment there, because then I'll be able to I'll be able to see them.
Buns on Friday, the rest is killed off. Yeah. I'm not quite sure how we get passion from spread one consumed, but pass on, I guess, maybe. Spread. Oh, yeah, spread on one
yes.
in there. There you go. I
Nice.
talked myself through it.
Yeah, good. 15 across. Let's go there. This is. I may have to call time on this at some point because our landlords are selling the house and they're coming to film it. And it's a bloody pigsty.
Wow. Okay. Well, you say when.
It's from last night.
A little unclear, nervous.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, a little unclear, nervous, beginner. Sorry, this was when I was quickly trying to do the clues. So let me just check what the actual clue is. So
I was like, what is beginner finding?
hang on, let me just edit this. Beginner, and then yeah, okay, it's this.
Incredible layer to the cryptic.
Which number is it again? 14 down.
15 across we were going for.
Oh, 15 across, sorry. Jeez. Okay, here we go. This is it. It got mushed. My text. Yeah. A little unclear, nervous beginner.
Okay, yes, I have it. And Uncle David also has it.
Nice.
Another look-see right there.
Oh, nice. Another look-see.
The clue for that's the wrong one, Hayden.
Oh, Jesus.
Feeling that landlord pressure.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have to call time on it? How are you doing? We've got
they're coming at 1 o'clock to film, and I reckon I can do a quick whip. I reckon we can get through it. At this pace, we'll get through it. So let's do. What do we want to do? 13 down?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so it doesn't have that L in the middle. Ignore that L. Vulgar wiseacres teaching aids. 5.
Do you ever pull the crossword down a little bit? Yeah. Yes. Cool. Okay, great. Vulgar wiseacres teaching aids.
So
I would think almost certainly vulgar wiseacre. Vulgar means it's an anagram of wiseacres?
Yeah, wiseacres. And so it'll be something cards, probably?
Yeah.
No, there's no D in there.
Got there. So we're just missing one letter, though. So because wiseacres is only 9.
Yeah.
So there might be I've got it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, and I think Anna and I got it at the same time. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, the comments. Everybody got it in the comments. Well done. So wiseacre meaning cards and vulgar meaning flash. I think.
Yeah. Should we do this 17 across and ignore that E?
Love
it. 17 across. Here we go. Spend a lot. Swell place obtained.
So we're ignoring the E and the A, and that means.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the E and the A. Yeah. So it's just S something R something E.
I think I've got it. I'm pretty sure the comments will get there too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well done, guys. Splurge. Great word. From Rebecca.
14 down.
Hero.
Bespoke material, old. Sort of I said old dude. Bespoke material, old Duke ordered. 6-4.
So ordered straight away, I think, is a hint that we're talking about an anagram in here.
Ordered.
Right. Well, I guess bespoke could be as well, actually.
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
I think I've got it. Nice.
Yeah, well done. Yeah.
Get in. 2 more, and then I will go quickly clean my house.
2 nice little shorties to finish up with.
Yeah. Highway traveled by horse noisily.
That's a very, very easy one right here, I think. Most people will get before too long. I like these oral clues.
Yeah, so noisily means that it's it's like a sounds like type of clue, right?
Yes, yeah.
Nice,
yeah.
We've got
road and ROD road. Well done, guys.
25, the final one. Let me just double check. We haven't missed any. Wow, this is great. Maybe we need to do some extra Everyman extended episodes.
I think we've got the skills in the chat. We've
got the collective skills. I feel like I've maybe answered like 1 or 2 of these, but that's all right. Egyptian city where gods rejected.
Okay.
Is it a look-see?
If it is, it's going to be. It's going to have some letters taken out.
Oh, you reckon?
I think, yeah, Emma's got it, but the second spelling is correct.
Yeah. So it's not a look-see. Suez. God's rejected. Why God's rejected?
Rebecca got it.
Oh, we have to get Rebecca's comments working, eh? But
yeah. I'm not quite sure about that one either. Suez.
Nice.
Oh. Zeus backwards. Of course.
Well
done, guys.
Yeah, Zeus backwards. Oh, really good. That's satisfying. From the lows, the deep lows of discovering that the Herald had, just solely to spite us, misprinted the cryptic crossword, to the highs of finishing the Everyman, which I'm not sure I've done before, but I've never done it in a group of 15 people, so that's nice. Thanks a lot for joining me, Alex. It was great to have you, particularly on this day, having such a crossword whiz.
A wild time.
Thank you very much to all the people in the comments. It was huge collective mahi to get here. And enjoy the rest of your lockdown weekend. We'll be back tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. With the Sunday Star Times, which I'm hoping will be correctly printed. Until then, ka kite anō.
Bye.